Okay, welcome back everybody for another episode of Ultimate General Civil War. Today we're going to be playing the Battle of Antietam. We have entered the state of Maryland to bring the war into Union territory. General McClellan moved to intercept us with a much bigger army. We are outnumbered, but we shall prepare to meet our enemy near the town of Sharpsburg, creating a solid defense behind Antietam Creek. We need to deploy at least 3 corps to cover the area, to protect our left, center, and right. The rest of our army is marching from Harper's Ferry and will join us. We must not lose this battle, or General McClellan will be able to encircle and destroy our army. Good luck. Okay, so I was thinking a little bit beforehand about how we want to distribute the corps here. And so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have first corps on the left, second corps center, and then third corps on the right. The reason being, our first corps is supposed to be our strongest, right? We've given them the best equipment. They have units with the most veterancy. And so what I want them to do is I want them to turn the Union right, and I want to, crush this flank and then sweep down and destroy the rest of the Union army. The center, the second corps is relatively strong, so they're going to be able to hold out and then also assist with destroying this part of the Union army. Our third corps is still pretty fresh, right? Still pretty green. And so I really just want them defensively holding this position and waiting for the first and the second corps to really come in and mop up the rest of the Union army. So that's the plan. Despite what it says here, we actually have the numerical advantage. So let's get to it. Yes, let's start. This is the town of Sharpsburg. The nearby area offers good defensive positions that will help counter the Union army of General McClellan. Antietam Creek on the east helps us to defend our right flank. This bridge should be defended because the Federals will surely attempt to cross it. The river has several other possible passages, but we do not have enough men to guard them all. We expect the main bulk of the Union army to arrive from the valley situated at the north of the town. We must guard our left flank at Nicodemus Hill. We should also place most of our infantry in these woods that provide good protection from enemy fire. Our line will extend eastwards up to this location along the sunken road. From here we can dominate the river crossing to the east. The rest of our troops are on their way and will arrive down this road. The Union army is in position and may attack at dawn. Be wary, General. Union forces are approaching from the north. We need to hold our defensive lines established in the woods. Nicodemus Hill is perfect for placing our artillery and shooting at the flanks of the advancing Union lines. Our main objective is to not allow the enemy to capture Dunkard Church area, which will allow their further advance towards the town and our supply center. Furthermore, the church provides excellent sight lines that will help us track the Union's movements. We expect our first reinforcements to arrive in about 2 hours, so it is advised to not overstretch our lines with aggressive maneuvers. Watch your flanks and hold tight. Good luck, General. Okay, so we've got the chance to deploy our first corps here. Looks like we're going to get, do some quick maths, 11 brigades to start out with. And Dunkard Church is one of our victory conditions, so it doesn't really matter if we lose Nicodemus Hill, but losing Dunkard Church is important. It is important that we not do that. And we'll get a draw if we just hold Sharpsburg, but we're never aiming for a draw. We're always aiming for the victory. So now I just need to figure out who to keep. I'm gonna get rid of Christ. I'm gonna get rid of Swallow. I'm gonna bring in our 2 other artillery batteries. Yeah, we'll move Milroy up. We'll move them or put them there. Scott, come forward. Same here. And honestly, I think I want our defensive position to be up here in these woods. Because this is going to keep them mostly in the open over here. So I think that's what I'm going to try to do. And if we can't hold this position for whatever reason, I know we've got some fortifications here that I believe these fences are fortifications that we can garrison. So we might do that. But for right now, we're going to try to hold that forward position best that we can. I'm just moving all my units up so that we can get there as soon as possible. So we'll do that. Let's get our artillery situated. What is Sullivan? Parrots. I kind of wish I'd traded him out for ordnance or Napoleons, but oh well. Too late now. I'll do that in the next battle or something. So, where are my 1st Division troops? Okay. I think I kind of want my 1st Division troops a little bit towards the rear. But everyone else, I'm okay with them being up front. Put Paxton here. Bernie will move to here. Pender will put in reserve. Actually, I need them on the front line. At least Kemper and Siegfried. I'll have them come over here. Hodgson. Let's come to right here. Let's just speed things up since we're getting in position. Alright, some skirmishers have showed up, which isn't great. I wanted to be able to take a position quickly. So maybe I'll just run up with our shock troops. Yeah, Union forces are already getting close, so that's not ideal. Let's have you guys come forward, you guys come forward. And this is certainly less than ideal. I may... Yeah, I think we're just going to fall back because we couldn't get into the position that I wanted. So let's just have everyone come back for a little bit. What is Young Hen? Okay. And all you guys come back. Let's bring our artillery back a little bit. We're gonna have Hodgson support while Kemper's getting in position. It seems like someone's charging. Magleton is. Which seems kind of silly to do into the face of Hodgson, but uh-oh. I wasn't watching what McNair was doing. So let's bring Hodgson back. I'm gonna redeploy Bernie over here. Actually, let's get Pender over here too. And let Hodgson take a shot, and then I'm going to take him behind Kemper and Siegfried. Great. That was excellent. Napoleons, and Parrots. Yeah, so let's bring these two guys over here. Move Hodgson to the rear for a little bit until he's recovered his condition. None of these Union troops have veterancy, so that's good. We've got that advantage over them. We'll have Hodgson rest here. We'll have Pender rest here because I accidentally had him running. And we'll just all focus fire on these skirmishers here. Get them to rout. They've got Nicodemus Hill. That's not too much of a problem. Like I said, we don't need it. Looks like there's a charge over here. Okay, they're routing. No big deal. Let's bring Young back. I don't want him chasing. And Bernie, keep on coming. Oh, I didn't even notice we had reinforcements come up. Let's bring them forward. I need to keep an eye on this area and see if I don't get more men. Got the Iron Brigade split into 2 brigades over here. I'll have Swallow come over here. Maybe countercharge them. Or at least just shoot into them with the revolvers. We'll take that. Let's get Bernie into position here. McNair, come over here. What have we got here? Maynards and 1861s. More reinforcements arriving, our skirmishers, who I have no problem walking up into here. And the Maynards, I think I definitely want to get close. Sullivan, I might just have take a shot at range, because I think these are okay at range. 45 versus, I mean, okay, so they're the same at range. It looks like we shattered that one. We got a good shot on those skirmishers. Let's bring Sullivan up. Skirmishers are coming up over here. I'm gonna have the cavalry just ready to help. We'll just get some nice flanking shots onto Hartsuff's flank. Good job over here. Yep, come back, cavalry. And we're just working them with the Whitworths here. Looks like this Iron Brigade has 1-star veterancy, so it would actually be of value to destroy them. Milroy moved up for some reason. Maybe because he had an attack order that was making him move forward. But let's bring our carbine cavalry around to help out on this flank. Caution can move up, and so can Pender a little bit. And looks like we got these skirmishers. We got some carbines, which we will take. My skirmishers are getting shot, but I can't see what they're being shot by. So I'm just going to have them fall back into the woods. And we're going to stop these skirmishers from capturing their buddies. I'm going to advance Pender on this side. I'm going to bring Swallow over. And maybe keep our carbine cavalry over here. So let's move Paxton over. Federals attack Sunken Road. Alright. The Federals send another attacking wave. We are greatly outnumbered. General Dunker Hill must be held, or else our left flank will certainly collapse. The sunken road creates a dominant defensive position that can anchor our right flank. We must defend it. Be careful to guard this bridge because the enemy may attempt to cross it. It is advised to deploy some artillery to target the far shore of the river. Okay, so the problem here is that these guys are really far back, and it just kind of leaves our flank exposed over here. Which I'm not the biggest fan of. That being said, let's move some men over here, and I will leave a we'll leave our howitzer there. Everyone else, I kind of wanted to commit up here. Maybe we can look to retake Nicodemus Hill on this end. I'll give them our Napoleons as well, just in case. And another shark dude. Okay, everyone else, we're moving up. A lot of skirmishers over here. Pleasanton's cavalry is trying to flank us. Okay. Good to know. We'll just make sure we don't get flanked to them. And bring our own cavalry to bear on them. Pender's getting shot. So we're pulling back. And our cavalry are just kind of having it out over here. Looks like they're crossing the bridge here. So maybe I devote a couple more brigades over here. But elsewhere, looks like our defense is going well. Let's bring you men back. We'll have them get close and then open fire. Artillery's moving, albeit very slowly. Nice. Oh, we've got some artillery over here. Where is Johnston? Here we go. Leonard looks like he's raring to go. So I'm going to send him in. Yep, Bear's moving in, Forest. We'll get in here in a second. And Bear's got my Lamats, right? Yes, they do. I haven't been watching the rest of the line, but they seem to be doing well. Someone somewhere is charging. Okay, we've taken both of these. Looks like we've driven their cavalry back. Leonard is doing great. Let's bring our cavalry down over here to clean up what we've got. Move Leonard into position here. Move Warren a little bit closer. Yes, no one's in melee here. We're just getting folks in position. Hunt. Yep, come over here. Oops, we've got some skirmishers we need to bring forward. And let's run you two men down here. Our carbine cavalry will all stick together. That's all about got. Okay. Yep, we'll pull all back. And let's get into some better positions over here. Yeah, bring these guys up for sure. They're both in there. And we'll have our artillery set up just behind our men here. And we'll start putting the pressure on them here. Let's bring these men around. Make sure their artillery is coming back. And I'll move them here. Where's the other skirmishers? Bring them around over here too. And we'll bring all of our cavalry to bear over here on the flank of Goodrich. So we'll take a shot. Of course, I want to hold fire. And good, we're just stomping them. General Franklin's troops seem to mobilize for an attack. Mackleton has been running, so we'll stop him from running anymore. And we'll bring you two forward. We'll have Johnson and McGinnis in reserve here. Oh. I wasn't paying attention. I accidentally got our skirmishers into a bit of a scuffle, but that's okay. They'll come out of this on the other side. Yes, and we got them to surrender. Let's pull these guys back. Let's pull our cavalry back for a minute. Just because there's a lot going on over here that I need to make sure I'm keeping track of. How's our artillery going? Racking up plenty of damage. Yeah, I wish I'd switched these parrots out for something else. That's okay. And then I will just leave there. And move forward with these men. Cavalry charge over here. And bring Christ out wide and Pratt as well. Johnston can come be with these men just to bring up additional artillery over here. We're going to countercharge with Kershaw because he is a shock unit. And you men move up. I think well, oh, there's some isolated artillery over here. Let's have you two come deal with it. Let's move Pescock forward. Hunt, Paxton. We are pushing them back little by little. First shot is killed. What was he? He was a colonel. So that stinks. Looks like we got a couple of charges coming in. Who's that's maybe it was a artillery unit. Swallow and Alawak come here. I have 3 shock brigades here just waiting to go in, so I think I will put them to good use. Let's move these guys up. And Swallow and Alawak go in. Peabody and Gibson come over here. Excellent. Got ourselves some more artillery. And we are now behind the enemy over here. Let's move our cavalry in. And let's get ready to send our shock brigades forward. Put the pressure on this end. And let's go. All 3 of you, I want to hold fire. We're going to have our cavalry ready to come help too. Okay, we got one guy to surrender in here. As crazy as this is. These guys are warmed up. I could see the Irish Brigade has surrendered just from fighting these skirmishers, which is kind of funny. Trendale, Dana. Yeah, we'll take all these guys. Let's run in over here. Where's Bear? Erwin, sure. Merc skirmishers can't decide if they want to surrender or not. Well, yes, we will take all of this. Thank you very much. Looks like those Lancers got away, but that's okay. Slocum's division is attacking. Ooh, so some Union reinforcements, it looks like. The Irish Brigade have M1861s. Looks like our offensive has gotten a little lax on this end, so let's bring all these men forward. We'll let our cavalry rest up for a little bit, at least the shock cavalry. Where's Bear? Here's Bear. Where our shock troops rest. But bring everyone else forward. Got all you guys just like that. Yeah, come over here. We've got supply wagons. Irwin, you need to get out of here. And with these skirmishers. Johnston, come up here with your troops. And still doing well over here with ammunition. Pendra's honestly in good spirits, so I'm going to bring him forward. And I would really like to know if there are more troops over here, because I'm holding my cavalry in reserve waiting to find out, but I think I'll send them forward. Yes, there are troops there. I want all of the sorry, I realized I need to push my artillery forward. What I was saying was I want all of the POWs in kind of like one spot. I'm gonna try and get behind these guys. See if maybe they have some artillery. Yes, yes they do. Okay. Actually, come forward. Okay, we shattered them. Oops, Lomax is tired from running. Let's come forward with Trimble, Hescock, our skirmishers. Yes, bring 2 bows over here. And I want to lead a charge on the flank here when possible. Let's bring these men around. Young has taken a lot of losses. I might have him pull back. Let's get Gibson in position and him, and bring Johnson over here. And Johnson, let's take another shot and then just run him in. With Pender, we're gonna run him in. Okay, both of these guys are running in. The Irish Brigade over here. I'm gonna see if we can't come up behind them. Okay, running Tremble, running Kershaw. Heck, let's run in Hodgson. And got 2. Okay, he's wounded. Let's bring these 2 units up. And yep, all these guys are charging in. We charge into Gorman, charge into them, and we charge into Magleton. And we'll just let the skirmishers work. Bring our cavalry around. Let's bring these guys around. We'll charge over here. Awesome. We've got men surrendering here. We'll bring up these units. Cock, come up here. And then let's bring our cavalry down here. Guys are running in. Where's Johnston? Here we go, bring him up. And let's support our brave fellas. We'll hold fire. Excellent. Newton has surrendered. Both brigades have surrendered. Cool. They've surrendered. And let's get all these guys down here to the POW camp. Same with them. Johnson has done very well here. Bartlett. Oh, cool. Well, pretty soon we'll get a new phase of the battle. Hodgson has taken some pretty big losses, so I kind of don't want him advancing anymore. But everyone else, sure. Burnside attempts to cross the bridge. Okay, so we'll get to finish that up there. But now they're taking us to our right flank. The Bluecoats launched their last attempt to break us. They seem to mobilize their forces to pass this stone bridge. It is time to give a fight here. Watch out for more Union infantry that can cross the river. The city of Sharpsburg must be defended, General, at all costs. We must push back the Yankees north of Dunker Church. Already doing that. And finally, the Sunken Road area. Clearing this perimeter around the city will secure our victory. Okay, so they've got a bunch of troops on the other side of the river. We're going to back our men off. And we're going to bring these 2 artillery pieces over. We'll have them come over just for extra security. And let's set up our artillery down here. And just generally get these guys straight over here. Actually, I think we'll move these 2 pieces down here. And then let's work on finishing what I'm doing here. Let's bring up all of our cavalry. And I'm just going to have Kershaw run in because he's got so much condition. Looks like we're still taking a lot of damage over here. Let's see if we can't back our men up a little more. Got a charge coming. You come over here, and you come over here. And where is our general? Longstreet, come over here. Logan. And I'll go back to that in a minute. Just want to wrap up what's going on here. Okay, you guys come here, and you guys come here. Good, we push them back. But we're not. Looks like we do have some artillery support. But we're not going to let it stop there. Oh. Oops. Yeah, everyone charge. Okay, so they tried to make their case charging across this bridge. We push them back. And I think we'll just come up around around this side. Let's capture all these. Yeah, I'm just only gonna move everyone down here. Yeah, I'd love to get everyone across this bridge. I think that would be swell. You guys come over here. Come over here. And I've just sent them into combat, just threw them in with charge orders, and I mean, it's going well. I'm gonna bring the cavalry down over here. I think this is where we're gonna break through. Okay, so let's get across. Longstreet, come across. You come here. Yeah, while you guys get across. All you supply wagons, come here. What have I got? And there's another river passage over here. Okay, well I'll leave haste to guard that. That seems appropriate to me. Logan, come here. Then come here. Random cavalry, come here. And let's actually start forming you guys up like this. What have we got equipped? Okay. So let's get point blank and then open fire. And the cavalry's coming across. Let's pull you back, pull you back. Have Anderson, Rhodes. And you guys have done great. You can pull back to here. Let's move up our artillery some. Check over here. And yeah, let's get you guys across that bridge. Burning, running, yes. Everyone who's fresh, I would love to get across the bridge over here. I'm bringing Longstreet down a little bit. Turn, take a shot on Welsh, while our shot cavalry continues to get in position. Yeah, they would get shot, but that's okay. And charge. Man, they took... Okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought, but it wasn't awesome. Okay, we are coming across over here. Morris has done well. And we've got some more artillery. can call Morris back. And get Sully into position over here. Rhodes can get ready on this side. I'm actually going to bring them across here. What's Butler got? Okay. Let's just hold him here and let him just open up. And once they've fired everything, I want to send them in with a nice charge. Yep, get Devon's attention again. Charge. And try to rout them. Or sorry, not rout, but shatter or capture. Nice. I'm gonna have Logan hold position there. Butler's getting flanked. We'll have him fall back. Here we'll have Hayes put some pressure on. Morris, you can come over here. Oh, nice. We've got lots of guys coming down. Graham got. So Sully we could just charge in and it'd be fine. There's a little bit more here than I expected. Start bringing you guys up. Yeah, I'll have you two pursue Anderson, turn around. Oh gosh, there's another unit over here. Oh, Morris is going to get blasted. Oh no, there's Butler. Okay. Oops. I'm gonna bring these guys over here. I think we're doing well enough on this end. Let's have Leonard run in. Do I have a supply wagon around here somewhere? One that's pretty far away. I don't think he'll make much of a difference. Did these guys... I don't think they shattered. They had a lot of men. They probably just routed for a little bit. I'll have Logan charge them. Alright, we're getting lots of guys to surrender. You guys come help over here. And after Law's volley finishes, we're going to charge him and we're going to sandwich this guy. I'm just going to have everyone hold fire here. What's Ransom got? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're meant to charge. And yeah, we've got just about everyone. We just need these skirmishers. Again, captured a lot of really good guns, so thank you to the Union for all of our weapons. We appreciate it. I don't know that our cavalry can get here in time, but if they can, that would be great. Where are the rest of my cavalry units? Up here. So yeah, all we've got are these supplies, and then those skirmishers. I assume the skirmishers are still there. Yes. Cutler's got friendly conditions, so we'll run him in. Yep, and Ransom. We'll just have all these guys walking up. Walking up, walking up, walking up. Okay, charge in. Everyone hold fire. And we should get the supplies and either shatter or capture these skirmishers. Perfect. And that's the battle. Okay, as I said earlier, we did have a numerical advantage. We had about 9,000 more troops than they did. We did really well here. Lost 6,000 infantry, but we took out 34,000 of theirs, not to mention 2,000 cavalry, a lot of artillery. They've got a lot of men missing. I think... Oh, Kershaw died. I thought he was just wounded. Well, that stinks, but we thank him for his sacrifice. On the bright side, we captured a ton of weapons, even some Lorens. So we will not be hurting for rifles, which is nice. A very good win. The Meritorious Service Medal. Thank you. Almost 23,000 prisoners exchanged for 2,500 additional recruits. Seems like a good deal. Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna go right into Fredericksburg, and I was like, oh, of course this isn't. Fredericksburg isn't too bad when you're playing as the Confederacy. It's when you're playing as the Union that it really stinks. But this is our first opportunity to bring 25, sorry, I shouldn't say this is our first. I think there was a previous major battle where you could bring 25 brigades. But it would be very advantageous to bring 25 brigades to Fredericksburg, since this is such a intense battle. With that being said, let's take a look at our army organization. And so if I get up to... Why do I have 3? Does Antietam award 3 career points? Or did I forget to spend a point? Anyway... If we get to Army Organization 9, that will allow us to bring 5 brigades, or sorry, 5 divisions per corps. I thought that you could get up to 6 brigades, maybe not. Anyway, 9 is our magic number that we need for 25 brigades per corps, 5 brigades per division. Let's go ahead and look at the 2 of these and see how many we can bring. Here we can bring 15, and then at Prairie Grove we can bring 14. And let's see if these 2 battles can influence each other. Prairie Grove, no. Corinth, no. So I can do these in either order. And by whether they influence each other, I was talking about this, where performing certain battles will result in certain outcomes. So for example, because we've won the Battle of Antietam, at Fredericksburg, the Union Army is decreased by 7%, right? So I just wanted to see if winning one of these battles would create a positive effect for the other one, but that doesn't seem to be the case. I think I'll probably go Corinth and then Prairie Grove. We'll see, and I'll be using my 3rd corps because I just want them to get more experience. They're pretty middling at the moment, and I'd like for them to be better. And what do I want to do with my career points is the question. Just kind of looking at our weapon availability. And what can we get with reputation? We get more Blakeley's. I like these. We need 24-pounder howitzers or also really good. Richmond's are good. Oh, I could get AP Hill again. I think he's already leading. Oh no, he's in my He's in my barracks, I believe. Yep, here he is. Oh, and so is Robert E. Lee. Awesome. I could replace Longstreet with Robert E. Lee. Maybe I will do that. And let's go accuracy. Yep, probably fire specialist. Yep. Unless I want Robert E. Lee to just be like a charging corps, just like go into melee immediately. That could be kind of fun. Maybe I'll do that just for fun. We'll put Longstreet back in command, and then when we create a fourth corps, we'll do it with Robert E. Lee and just have him I'll give him either the melee or the speed buffs and just kind of see how that turns out. I think it'll be pretty funny. I've never done that before. So let's see, I could max out medicine, resulting in 1/3 of my units coming back, which is pretty cool. I just need to think if I want to do that versus putting points into reconnaissance or something, right? And getting um, getting more weapons. Oh, and I didn't notice that, but it looks like for every point, the weapons recovery multiplier goes up, which I didn't know. I assumed that it had to be done in 2 point intervals, along with the other information that you gather through reconnaissance. But maybe I'm wrong there. In any case, I think I will max out my medicine here. We'll call that good. Let's get our all these guys. So do I want to stick to what I've been doing, giving them improved shells, or do I want to make them horse artillery? I think I'm just gonna stick to what I've been doing, and then that fourth corps will just be our crazy speed corps. So yeah, we'll give them improved shells, improved shells, and improved shells. Okay, and then let's get everyone up to full strength here. Looks like we can do about 2100 here with Graham. Hayes we can like fully outfit, and he's not a problem. I'll put him at 2400. Same with Wright, 2400. Rhodes. Yeah, we'll just put everyone at 2400.
Yes, sir.
Seems like a good round number. And I believe it's more than what they went into Antietam. Yeah, they're getting 100 men increase, so. down, didn't engage at all, but he'll still get an increase. Same with ransom.
Yes, sir.
Law. How many veterans do I have? 4,000, not bad. Oh, I actually can't. Increase him too much. He must have been a lieutenant colonel. No, he was a colonel. Okay. I just can't put men in here beyond like 2,000. Cutler, are you the same? Yeah, also 2,000.
Yes, sir.
And last we've got Chapman here, who can take about 2,000. And then let's upgrade these men. Looks like 550 is a breaking point here. We'll bump him up to, was he at 500 before? Yes, he was. We'll do 500 here again. Check our artillery. We'll leave them alone. Actually, I'm gonna put one gun in here. We take a little bit of an efficiency hit, but that's fine. I don't have any more 4.5-inch siege guns. Bloom I could put up to 650. And putting all these veterans in actually makes him better, which is funny. Morris peaks around 500, so we'll do that. We'll give him the charge damage. And Bloom is too small to lead this unit, but oh well. Or he's too low rank. But it's fine. I think just like the raw efficiency from the veterans is pushing it up. I have no problem with that. My only question is, do I want to max out this skirmisher unit, and then what do I want to hand them? Do I want to hand them something fun like the revolving rifle? I won't give them the repeaters, but the revolving rifle, I mean, sure. It seems like I won't really get them in a quantity for like an infantry brigade, but for skirmishers, sure. Could be fun. So let's do that. And yeah, we'll max them out, sure. And I think our army is ready to go. And I'll buy these Blakeleys because they're fun. And the next time we'll do Corinth. And we'll take our 2 victory points that we get here, and we will put them towards our army organization so that we can have a full 5 divisions in each corps. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Really appreciate it, as always. If you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe, comment. Anything and everything is appreciated, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.